You came on the northern road, sir. Then, do you know what Yenyun is like now?
We all know how cruel the Chitan are. 2 years ago, the late Emperor... his march to the north. I saw those troops by the Yellow River. So strong, so fierce. Who knew the commander would die, leaving the army with a bunch of fools? Good thing the Northern Vow kept Wang Qing's spirit and fought to the death, or none of us would be here.
The march to the north? Ha! 2 years ago, the people of Yan'an sent all the supplies they had to the battlefield. And, well, for decades, it's been one war after another on account of this dynasty or that official. Yan'an's drained dry. Been ages since we've seen anyone take the road to Yenyun. If we stand together and keep the faith, Yenyun will be ours again. After all, aren't the heroes of the Zhanghu better than those Chitan dogs?
Zhanghu wanderers? If they were all trustworthy, would Wang Qing have fallen at Zhangdu Bridge? What's with that look? Fine. I'll shut up. 16 years. Even the bones are dust now.
True. Just as there are traitors in government, so are there villains in the Zhanghu. I mean, you don't avoid the north just because of southern wealth, right? With the 12 there, and then Killerblade, who dare trade that way these past dozen years?
What's Killerblade?
Killerblade is a man. They say his blade could split mountains. Oh, and I'm not just blowing smoke. It's the truth. Over 10 years back, the 12 calamities ruled the border. One night, a mountain near the border suddenly collapsed. Next morning, they were going to investigate when they found a wet package on the city wall. The eaves were too high to climb, and guards patrolled all night. Yet no one saw who did it. They used poles to get it down, and inside was the head of a man! Someone ended up on the wrong end of a blade and had his head taken off. Later, they found the body belonging to the head. Was that disturbance?
Huh? How do you know it was Killerblade? Didn't you just say no one saw him hang the head?
After committing such evil, he wanted everyone to know. That head was Master Bai of the North Alliance. Came to kill the 12 so the North Alliance could keep fighting. At first, no one in the Zhanghu knew who had done it, until Bai's funeral. The 12 showed up and destroyed his coffin, so not even his corpse remained whole. Before leaving, they claimed Killerblade was their 13th brother. Real birds of a feather, not a shred of shame among them.
We've heard of Killerblade too. As for the 12, they aren't that famous.
Were they in league together?
The 12 calamities is old news. That's why you don't know. 12 people, all related, who just killed, robbed, and kidnapped. Killerblade has his temper. Cross him, and you're dead. But he keeps his word. His parents died keeping a promise. So, you see, it's his family code. Well, that's why, after getting involved with the 12 calamities, he was always bending over backward. The 12 weren't happy about this. They wanted to part ways, but feared his temper. So, they set a trap at a banquet, and wouldn't you know, his blade left 11 dead. and Killerblade took that and drank wine from it. Ugh.
Wine? Wait, why 11? Weren't there 12?
To tell you that, I'd have to tell you about that blade of his. Wine's gone.
Here, this runs on me, sir.
Oh, so you're interested too, young master. Then I'll go on. At first, Killerblade was the name of his purple gold blade. Later, it became his name. That blade was forged from dark iron from the heavenly pool. And that dark iron, it was a gift from Zhang Cho, the first of the 12 calamities. Hey, I'm not making this up. Just ask anyone at the border. Because of that, he swore never to use the blade on Zhang Cho. He probably never guessed that years later, when fighting Zhang for his life, he'd have to drop his blade and use his bare fists.
So Zhong had the advantage, 11 helpers, and Killerblade's promise not to use his blade, and he still lost? Killerblade must be some fighter.
Nonsense, he's just lucky. Without Well of Heaven sect's meddling, he'd be dead and gone by now. But luck can change. If a man doesn't value his life or try to do good, he tends to make enemies. Then Killerblade can become the killed blade in no time.
You're a Jianghu wanderer yourself, aren't you, sir?
That's right. I heard Killerblade left the border and has shown up here in Qinghe. So, I came to see whose blade is really a killer. Mine or his.
Ah,
Young master, there's a guest in the side room. Go see to them for me, eh?